Hi Capricorn, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. Today, Capricorn, for your meditative session, you got Temperance. I don't know if you got this last week. I know someone got this last week, so not sure if it was you. But with the Temperance card, I feel like the main thing that they are trying to say is that they're balancing something out for you. Like they're trying to balance something out for you in your life. And in that balance, it can feel like a tower because it depends how far away from it depends how far from where you need to be you are, right? So if you're like very close to where you need to be, then there is no tower moment, right? You're like right next to it. But at the end, but like if you're very far from where you need to be, then it is going to come in a sense like a tower moment, right? Where things might be taken away. Like situations might not be fun. Things might like actually get very hectic and you're just like, why is this happening? It's happening because, again, it's to put you in the right path, to put you in the right direction. I'm getting a lot of angels, right? So when angels do what they do, right, it's silent, right? You don't really know. You're not going to get like a notice and it's going to say exactly what's going to happen. It's like, oh, sorry, we're going to come and, shake shit up for you. Love you so much. Bye. Like, it's not going to be like that. There's no warning. But if you're in tune to what's happening, again, this kind of feels like someone who's not very sure of what's going on. And you're kind of just dealing with, I think the hectic parts, right, are coming in, right? Like these tower moments or these things that are coming up that like make no sense. And you're just kind of like frustrated as to why this is happening. This is why it's happening. It's because you have to be put back into the right direction. And as painful as it may be to take things away from you, things might need to change. Again, things that never should have belonged to you in the first place, right? So it really depends on where you are. So the more hectic it feels, Capricorn, is the the more far away that you are. So some of you might be feeling great at this time, and that's a sign that you're headed in the right direction. You're on the right path. You don't need to worry. This reading's not for you, most likely. For those of you who feel a lot of energy and things are coming up, and you don't know what's going on, and you're being kind of surprised at every moment, and again, that's because this reading might be for you in the sense that you're not technically exactly where the divine thinks you should be, and the divine is always working for you, right? So again, you might be like, well, this is where I want to be. Like, why do they get to say where you know what I mean? Like, I feel as someone who's very like, well, this is what I chose. This is what I choose. Like, who says that? Like, I don't want anyone intervening in my life. Like, I feel someone very, very like, And I'm just going to say, like, it's going to happen no matter what. So you can take it and try to work with it, or you can go against it. It will only be worse for you. So Capricorn, let's pull some cards. So Capricorn, bless you, Capricorn. I just feel you're having a difficult time because again, it's like, who's to say what is best for me, right? You have obviously made your choices, And I think you want to remain with the choices that you have you made this choice, and that's your choice, and that's your will to live or do and say as you want, right? So you get upset the fact that I feel like there's some sort of intervening, or if you hear that like, the divine is intervening, it's on your behalf, but you feel some sort of way about it because it's like, why? It's like we're lucky to have the divine intervene. We're lucky that when we're on the wrong path, they try to fix it for us, right? Because who are we don't see, especially when we're blocked, especially when we're in fear, we don't see the right path. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they're trying to say. It's like they're not trying to like say that, they're not trying to like make you feel some sort of way. They're just trying to lead you in the right direction, and I feel like it's triggering you. And I think the reason that it triggers you so much is because I think like you deep down know it. You deep down, there's like this vibe in Sagittarius too, where there's like this deep knowing, but it's so deep, like I don't know if you're necessarily seeing it at this moment. So that's why I feel like the divine has to come in. It's because when it is very clear, but in life it gets a little bit messed up. Right? Our vision does not always take us where it needs to go. And that's unfortunate, but that's everyone. Like, you don't have to feel bad that it was you. It's everyone, right? This is a collective Capricorn reading. We all have Capricorn somewhere probably in our chart. Do you get what I'm saying? So you don't have to feel bad. I do see that you do feel bad though. Like the fact that they're moving you somewhere, and it's not exactly, it's like opposing where you were going, right? So let's just say like your whole life wanted to be a dancer, and your entire life you were dancing, and you made it into, I don't know, somewhere, and then you broke your foot and they told you could never dance again, and you feel like there is some sort of divine thing happening, but you see it as like a curse. You're like, I worked my entire life to get here, and now you're gonna take it away from me, right? And that's what I'm getting with this. It's like you have put your place in where you want to go, and they're moving you and you're upset about it. And the thing is that you don't see what they see, so you have to trust. This is all about trust. Again, it's a shitty situation to work for something for such a long time and then have somebody say, that's actually not where you're going this way. But you're like, but I just worked my entire life to go in that direction. And I don't know why things happen the way they do. Like, I'm not a divine orchestrator. Like, I can read the energy, but I don't know, I don't know what the divine sees. Like, I'm just like you. I can't say why they do things, but I can say they have moved me in my life and places that I had my plans and they didn't go the way that they were supposed to go. And I feel like we're earth signs. I'm an earth sign as well. So I understand how you feel about a plan being taken and kind of just dumped in the garbage. And it's like, well, my plan was good, so I don't understand what the problem is. But again, it's something that they see, Capricorn, so just go with the flow. Unfortunately, it just, like, I can't say it in any other way, right? I just keep getting someone who's like, they're a dancer. I keep getting that, like a dancer who worked their whole life and then they're like on stage and they break like their toe or they break their foot, or like in rehearsal, like something happens, and, or like, they used to do this in ballet a lot. I remember this lady from my school when I was like a kid. She was a professional ballerina and I used to do ballet, so I was like I loved listening to her stories. And she said like her first day she was in some company, and the first day, like in the company, someone put like glass in her ballet shoes. Like, people had to check their shoes. Like, that's how much treachery was where she danced. And she loved to dance. Like, she was a ballerina, she was like born to dance, but you see the type of treachery going on. I'm not saying like that was what's gonna happen to you. Like, I don't know. Again, like, there's something that I don't know, but I do know that you did choose wrong. Like not maybe on purpose, but like there's a better path for you. There's a better path for you, and they're putting you in that direction, and you're not happy about it. But just let go. Like, you're trying to impose a lot of force right now on where it is that you are, and I'm being told like you're not supposed to, because you're not meant to be where you are. And I feel like, again, there was a decision here made And what you don't get is like where you're headed is leading you to the 10 of Swords. We have the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. These are not like good energies, but like that's the decision you made. So again, you don't see that you're headed here, right? This is betrayal. This is working forever, like working to the death, right? So you're headed in a bad direction. You're headed towards an Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You're headed in a place where you're not going to be able to get what it is that you want. And I feel like there's an immaturity with you because we have a Page of Wands out here. So again, it's like maybe you've been given some sort of sign that this isn't the right way. Like, you know, when you try something 100 times, it just doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, and like you're gonna force it. That's what it feels like. It's like you're forcing it at this point. It doesn't work for you. So instead of stepping away, you keep trying. And that's what's interesting here. It's like, this is the difference between the cycles. Like wherever you are, you're exhausted, you're tired, you might be being like betrayed and you don't even know it. And they see that, and that's why they're moving you. But what's interesting is like where you're headed, where they're sending you, where they're like, again, it's like you're getting forced to go, right? So let's just say like your house floods and it's like the worst thing, but it's a sign for maybe you to move on from this house, from this location. And they're telling you wherever you're headed is never gonna be the way it is where you are. Where you are, you're putting in so much work to hold up everything, and where you're headed will be effortless for you. You won't have to put any work into it. It's literally going to be an effortless cycle. They know and they see, and they're trying to guide you in that direction. And look where you're going. Like Capricorn, you have to just let go. We have the 10 of Pentacles, the Abundance card, the Perception card. Change your perception on what's happening. Change your perception on what's going on. Right? Something, again, I feel like something maybe sad is happening in your life, but you don't understand that it's in their way of making you move, right? You don't understand that it's going to move you somewhere else, right? Where you are, it's imbalanced. Where you are, it's not, again, it's like not even that you chose right, it's like, or right or wrong. It's just like where you're going, it's not good for you. Like they see you going somewhere where you're going to get hurt. So instead of just letting you continue and continue and continue, they put this like stop right in your tracks, right? And you're mad about it. You're really mad about it. And I get it. Like sometimes things that don't go according to our plan, it sucks, especially if we put a lot of effort, which I feel like you have. You put a lot of work, you put a lot of effort. It's still not working out for you. So you don't understand what's going on. And you're kind of like cursing the divine. You're like, why does this have to be me? Why is this happening to me? Capricorn, it's not happening to you, it's happening for you. You don't see what's gonna come up. You don't see this. You don't see this 10 of Swords. You don't see this betrayal. This is terrible. This energy is really bad. Like, you don't want this to happen to you. They don't want this to happen to you. They're gonna move you. And it might feel like you're being betrayed right now. It might feel like you're at this 10 of Swords right now. But what I'm getting with this is like, you have no idea how much worse it was gonna be. So again, you don't see what's coming. You don't see what's coming, and it's okay. It's like they're cutting off your path and putting you on a new one. And this one is going to lead you towards true freedom and actually true abundance, right? True abundance, the 10 of Pentacles. Again, you don't see it, but they're letting you know this. So don't try to impose more will on what it is that's not working. That's what I'm going to say. Like, the warning is like, don't keep trying something that's not working. That's the whole point. If something's not working right now and something is impossible and the door is sealed shut, it's because you're not meant to go in that direction. Like, they're blocking it all for you. And it stinks. Again, I keep getting that. It's like someone who works so hard for something, or like, you know, it's like something very sentimental. It's something like you care about. But again, the reason that you're exhausted is because, again, this isn't the right way for you to go. And you're imposing so much onto this to stay in this direction, and they're just telling you like it's not going to work out that way. You're going somewhere else. So Capricorn, just let go. Oh my God, Capricorn, I love this reading. So you have 53 and Seahorse Spirit, watch and wait. This is exactly what I'm getting. Like, you have no idea. It's like your flight gets delayed, right? Your flight gets delayed, you're not able to leave, and then, you know, something happens on that flight and you're like, damn, like, thank God I wasn't on that flight, right? Like, I'm so happy I wasn't on that flight. Like, that's what's gonna happen, right? There's something that you're not meant to be on. There's somewhere you're not meant to go. It's gonna be very inconvenient. It's gonna suck for you. You're gonna be upset. But you're gonna see what happens over there and you're gonna be like, holy shit, I'm so glad like I got stuck. You know what I mean? I'm so glad like they moved me. And that's when you're gonna see it. And I don't know how long it's gonna take for you to see it, but watch and wait. Like, you will see. You will see soon, but it might not be right now, right? It might not be right now, but you will see. And with my Bago, the warrior saint, I'm a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. They're going to send you everything that you need, right? Resources, support on the new cycle. You feel like you might be losing everything at this time. You might feel like, again, it's like not fair what's happening, but I feel like this might have a lot to do with like a home, or this might have a lot to do with some sort of money, like a job, right? Like, you lose a job and they're saying that you're going to be they're going to send you the resources and support, right? Although you might feel trapped in this new cycle, like wherever you're going, it's not exactly what you wanted. They're sending you everything that you need. Look at all this like pentacle energy. You have the 9 of coins, the abundance, and the 10 of pentacles. You're going to be provided for where you're going. You just have to stop stressing it. Yeah, they're fighting for you. Like, this fight is for you so that you don't get this 10 of swords. You don't get betrayed, so you don't get hurt. They're keeping you from something really bad. And you have to see that. And I know you're not going to see it yet, but with watch and wait, you will one day. You will see it one day. And you will see what a blessing it is that this did not work out. And this is them protecting you. I feel like it's this shawl around you, right? Like, they're fighting for you and you're always protected. They're always working for you. You just, again, it's hard to see because we're here and we don't see what the hell's going on everywhere else. But they see everything, so just relax. And don't worry, because wherever you're going, you're going to be provided for. So Capricorn, I love you guys. I hope this reading resonates, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.